another video. I'm here to bring out what if female Naruto was a jonin sensei. So Naruto, she will basically, it would be her first time getting a team, as she is a co-sensei with Kakashi. As as she has graduated way earlier than the other students. As by way earlier, I literally mean like way earlier. Um, she became a jonin. I'm gonna say she becomes a jonin sensei at the age of Alright, she became a jonin. She became a jonin at the age of 10, and she's already ranked in the Bengal book as a high A rank jonin, and she is feared among like the nations as of her like skills, as she mastered her father's techniques, even her mother's, and she's known as the second coming of the Red Death or Yellow Flash, depending on which side you're looking at. If you're from Kumo, you'll see her as the second Red Death, but if you're I always see her as the second Yellow Flash. As she has a bounty on her that's high, and it's also now known that she's the Jinchuriki of the Nine-Tailed Fox. I'm gonna say hers and try to stop the spread, but like after her Bengal book came back in, like I'm gonna say civilian somehow got hands of a Bengal book. He said he like said it around like no not a civilian, like a group of kids got it, and like they went around telling everybody like that Darius and Jinjiri killed the QB, as it was mainly the shinobi kids, as they all realized that Naruto, their old classmate, was a Jinjuriki, which is why she wasn't treated fairly. At Shikamaru, Inu, Choji, what was his name? Um, Shino, Kiba, even Sasuke, they all realized like, she kind of had a shitty life due to her being a Jinjuriki, and honestly, if that wasn't the case, she would have most likely had probably a better lifestyle. And not only that, after also her moniker being known as a second, coming of the Yellow Flash and all that, the council starts to question like where did she get these skills and stuff from. As when they called her to the council office, they'd be like, Naruto Uzumaki, we want to know where did you get the skills of the Harishin. At least what Danzo would say. As Naruto goes, it's my inheritance. I found out that I was the fourth Hokage's daughter, and Kushina Uzumaki's daughter a long time ago. I just hid it from the Hokage when I first got it, but after I became a Chunin, I told him of all my skills, and well, you see, he put me on solo missions, as you can tell. As I'm probably higher than an A rank shinobi if I was to be realistic. I still need a lot more experience though. I haven't fallen in the water or anything, so I wouldn't really know. As this is when Danzo goes, we of the council demand that you hand over the Harishin Jutsu. As Naruto goes, no, clan secret. As this one is improved to where only my father's blood can use it. As Danzo goes, preposterous. There's no way one man can do this. As Naruto goes, think about it. My father was a fucking genius. What makes you think that he can't do it? As not only that, but I'm also the summoner to the Phoenix clan, and I'm a Phoenix Sage. So, yeah, honestly, I could fight for sunning rights if Jiraiya or Tsunade was here. To, and also we need to remake the sunnings. As Trojan would not, he goes, yes. But, Naruto, I do wish to train you a little bit, because I see from the Bingo book that you have um, 4 elements. She has all elements besides for Earth. And she's gonna say, you see, I specialize in most of those elements, so I was wondering if I can train you how to use them better. As Naruto goes, sure, I have no problems with that. Okay, so I'm gonna use shadow clones since that would speed my training up 10 times. And she would then go next time what's right here. Maybe you want to use it for your she's gonna say maybe you want to use it for your paperwork. As Hiruzen looks at her and go wide eye, he goes, for real? And she goes, yeah, that's how my pops did it. So yeah, Hiruzen will smile. He goes, "Thank you." He would make a bunch of shadow clones and tell him go to the go do it. It's like they will basically go do all the paperwork. Now, Hiruzen now thinks like I gotta be careful because if someone hinges my clones. As Narco then goes, "Oh, and make another clone. Put all this in your other clones." As this is exactly what he would do. It was a tag. This one Hiruzen sees like this tag is like an identity tag. So like if someone tries to hinge or something into one of his clones, he would know. If he says, "Can you give me more of these?" And Narca goes, "Just put it on you. As long as you put one on you, now on, you'll always be identified. Even if your clones be get it, it'll automatically put it on your clones." It's hers, and he will smiles and he goes, "Thank you." That's exactly what happened. So now no one like Dunzo or anything can substitute his clones and put on a hinge. You know, as is where hers, and he kind of just now he's like looking at Naruto and goes, "I see. Well, we want you to become a jonin sensei to teach your own teams after I get done in 2 years." It's yeah, right now she's 10. So she graduated at 8, became a tuner at 9, and later on, like 6 months later, she became a jonin. So yeah, so like and I'm gonna say like this when she turns 10, is her isn't gonna go. We want you to become a jonin sensei. Once in 2 years. The narco nod her head and understand. And she goes, "Understand." Is here's and then says, "But for now, I'm gonna put you mainly on solo missions. I know you can handle. You only take missions from me. Anyways, it's time for me to begin your training." As you know, he would call this council meeting to an end, as like you know now her secret's out there. As like the civilian council kind of spread around that she is stuff over Kage's daughter and all that shit. It's like a bunch of men will also see her now and like that want some money and shit. So yeah, as as you know, um I feel like also the other people here, like everybody that tormented her and all that, they kind of feel stupid now because they just, mess with their beloved Fofokage's family indirectly, and they don't know. They just glad he's not here because they know if he was, they would be very much so fucked. Like they just terrified of what would have actually happened to them, especially if Kushina was there, as they all remembered her. So yeah, now now Narika, she kind of just mm, so yeah, now Narika, she's not one to really be messed with, as like I'm gonna say it's been a year of her training, and Hiruzen had Jiraiya come, as everybody that wanted to watch her and Jiraiya fight to see if she deserves to become a Sunny. As Sasuke and them would be like, "Holy shit!" It's like they can feel the power that she raised off. As you know, they're thinking like, "What the hell?" Sasuke's thinking, "I need the strength." As he's also thinking, due to his Uchiha nature, that she'll be strong and can have better and can have good kids. As it's I'm gonna say that's like an Uchiha flaw. He mainly look for the strong women. So yeah, can't really blame him. Well, you can, but still can't. So yeah. So that's that what basically happened. Um, Basically after that, basically Nautica, she would her and Jiraiya fight as I'm not gonna get really into detail of this fight. I'm just gonna say Narco wins by using a jutsu that Horizon didn't know she can use, as it's basically another version of the Chidori, but it's much more deadly. And like it would send Jiraiya into like um it would basically send him like it would shock him like a lot. It's he like he would get set flying to the ground as he wouldn't be ready for this type of jutsu as again no one would have. This is the first time they ever seen anything like this happen to anyone. As Hiruzen's wondering where the hell could she learn her jutsu from this? As this is a black lightning, but it's actually fire jutsu. It's fire and lightning combined. As as a Hiruzen, he after like seeing the jutsu and stuff go off, he thinks like, oh shit. Hmm. Well, hopefully she doesn't go rogue anytime soon. So yeah, everybody else there is like shocked. She beat the Toad Sunny, and she's still standing straight with what looks to be very little damage. As they didn't think like, I mean, of course, also with the yellow flash technique, but at the same time they realized like, Dry out everyone should know how to counter it since he trained Minato. So that's really even more sad. But hers is 10 times faster than Minato's is what they don't know. As Jiraiya, after Naruto would then use healing chakra, I think would be like, wait, she's in Jinchuriki, how can she use healing chakra? But Naruto also know how to use yin and yang release. So yeah, that's when hers and him goes, well, that was a very good fight. Good fight, Naruto. You have on your rights as the Phoenix Sage. You are now the new Senin. As also not only that, but Tsunade would have been there, as Tsunade would have been looking at Naruto and goes, "Are you trying to take my title now? As the healer." It's like she would have came down there and she would have started hitting the eyes. Naruto hitting the dry, even better. As Naruto would go, "No, stepmom, no, not stepmom, godmother." I'm actually not. It's Tsunade. She would go godmother, but I was told my goddaughter died, and she would then start to have a headache. As Naruto would see that there's a seal on her, and she would then says, "Tsunade, how long did you have that seal on you?" And Tsunade would then go, "Which seal?" As Naruto would sigh, and she would basically say, "Sit and lower your head." And that's exactly what happened. And Danzo will start to worry. It's like he knows that seal's the only thing keeping Tsunade out from yelling about him being the one to put the seal on her. And not only that, it was the reason that got her to leave the village. As when the seal was taken off, this is when she would say, "Where am I?" As Naruto would go, hello Tsunade-chan, you're back. Well, you see, you're back in the Leaf Village. As Tsunade would then goes, "What do you mean? The last time I was here is for Kushina. Well, after I found out that she died, and that my goddaughter died. Why do you look like them so much?" As Naruto then says, "You see, there's a seal that was placed on you. One influence you. Who's the last person you saw to put the seal on you?" And she would then say, "Danzo." As Naruto go, so he still does terrible deeds. Who would have guessed? You even try to force me to give up my juices. Even with that Sharingan in his eyes. As, Naruto kind of expose him. As Hiruzen goes, "Wait, what?" As Naruto goes, "Come on, no, man. Don't tell me you didn't know." Yes, he has a Sharingan in his eyes, even in his arms. He waited for the Uchiha clan to be massacred in order to harvest their eyes. Why do you think he pushed Itachi to do it? And she's saying this as Naruto has met Itachi plenty of times over in the fields. As like he told her the truth. As Itachi has, he kind of sees Naruto as his little sister that he never had. As Sasuke, he'll go, "What?" It's like he hears this. As Naruto go, she'll sigh and basically go up there to Sasuke and give him a scroll. And this scroll's from Itachi. It just says, "Listen, little brother. The truth of the matter is, I didn't choose to kill the Uchiha clan. I was actually forced by a guy named Denzel Shimura. I don't want you interacting with him at all. I don't care even after you read this message." If anything was to happen, let Narco fight him. One, he's too much stronger than you, and you wouldn't even lay a hand. Then your eyes will be gone, and then I will burn that fucking village down. As much as people don't believe, I do love my clan. And I love you the most, which is why I killed the clan. I wouldn't let any harm come to you. And before that happened, I would again murderize that entire fucking village. But that's for another time. But little brother, make sure you take care of yourself. Train hard. I expect you to one day match me, no, surpass me. I'm in a group of X-Ring ninjas that will be at the Narco, as she is a ginger to get, after all. So treat her with respect, and honestly, she kicked my ass multiple times. So if she was to train you, listen to her. As you know, he will kind of hurt Naruto. As Naruto, she will kind of stiffen to that, but then she'll hug him back and goes. It's like she'll kind of pat his head a little bit. As she's not going to see Sasuke as I'm gonna say she's been on a lot of assassination missions. As she even went and helped them fight in uh, the civil war in Kiri as well. So yeah. Now, everybody be looking at Danzo with like a glare. As Narco had a, as Danzo was trying to get away. And then I say with Hiruzen training, Narco, she unlocks her Earth element due to Hiruzen having an Earth element. I don't know if y'all noticed, but yeah. And I'm gonna say she learned that she can combine jutsu. It just takes a lot of concentration, even though it's kind of like a Bastion version. As when she made a clone, it used the Mogaton um Mogaton tree. I don't know what to give it the name of it fully, but I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna say tree bound. It's like um he will be kind of stuck there as Nariko, she honestly does not care for you know she don't really care. It's like, again, this is kind of this kind of gets Dunzo stuck as hers, and then goes Dunzo Shimura, for your treachery and also for taking things that should have been taken and messing with the dead's bodies, you are hereby executed. As even the fire Daimyo is there, it's like he's mad that like he didn't go with hers, and after not seeing that Dunzo was actually corrupted, as he thought Dunzo was a good person due to the political background, backing he got from the daimyo. As this is a narco, this is a narco also teleport in, and she would then read out a bunch of his missions files that he gave to his umbu. As this is when she would then goes also, daimyo sama. Did you know that he's the reason why the Uzumaki clan, um, is exterminated? Well, you see, he was the reason why the other villagers was able to get to the village. It's like she shows him the paper, the like mission. I mean, she reads out the mission files, and not only that, the also why his son was killed. As you know, as you know, her Hiruzen all on, they're Hiruzen is like, ah shit, this can really fuck us over. As Narco then goes, but since now this man has been brought to justice, would you be a little lenient on the village? You know, and also since I'm the last of the daimyo, as you know, daimyo he goes, sure. As you know, he still has a lot of anger right now, cause like that was his son, his only son. I mean, he has a daughter, but he was about to marry her off, but now she has to take over, and someone has to be married in. As you know, he's not wondering now, like, how could all this be so possible? As this is when he asks Narco, like, I must ask, how long did you know? It's like he looks at Narco. Is Narco then goes, I knew for a while. I just couldn't say anything. As the Daniel kind of smacks his hand down, goes, "How? What do you mean you knew for a while?" As Darko, oh, it didn't say. Well, one, how am I gonna reach you when he has Fruit Umbu always following me? Two, there's also kids in his midst of his root program that he's been kidnapping, but I've been trying to save them all, put them under a different orphanage so he wouldn't know where they went to. I gave people in the land of fire, mainly women who could have children, a way to raise some kids. As that's what I've been using my son's, sending rights for. But I plan to build an orphanage here for them to take over. As the reason goes, you have my blessing, Narco. You can do whatever you need to do. As you know, Narco, she would smile, and basically she would like, again, she would do exactly that. She would go ahead and she would basically go and get them all, like even with the kids, as they would, come back. As Narco wouldn't say, um, Mokatan, house building. That's what I'm gonna call it. I don't really know the name of the Mokatan juices like that. Sorry, but yeah, she would basically build just a whole she would basically just build like a house for them all to stay as as you know, her reason he's after like seeing her do this is like a huge ass orphanage would be made, as it will have swings and swings automatically there. I'm gonna say she made a place for them to jump in, like kind of like a water pool kind of ish. Yeah, why am I doing this? Um, so yeah, that'll be basically going on. As as you know, Nautica, she would then just um as I'm gonna say like Narco now, I'm gonna say like I'm gonna say like Narco made it back, you know. It's like when she came, like when also Hiruzen met the orphanage people, he would tell them that he would give them money to help, you know, stay in the orphanage. As you know, they would be happy. As and like again, they would actually treat these kids like if they're their own, and Hiruzen would be happy that Narco found people like this. As a lot of people in the Lake Village to see that Narco's, she's definitely not the demon that their parents told them that she was, and they were mainly coming there to watch her get beaten, as they realize that she's actually a very nice person. And they kind of look at their parents as their parents now feel like an idiot, as they told their child that she was a demon, and that they should always disrespect her at any time. But now after seeing what she can do, they now double thinking that, as this is when they think maybe we should tell our child to stay kind of away from her because of her strength now. As they realize that she has the strength of Tsunade's, she has the IQ like Orochimaru, and she has the bravery and everything else like Jiraiya. But they wonder like, how can someone get this amount of this good so quick? And as you can guess, Sasuke, he's not butthurt, but he's kind of wondering like, would she see him in a different light? After like a relation, they like she kind of gave him a hug like her brother, and and not only that, you know, um, not only that, but Horizon, you kind of smile because like Like he would think be like, "Yep, this is my successor, or going to be my next successor." Well, no, that's I take that back. Hers is not thinking like, I wonder if I can get Sonata to be my successor. Oh well, I'll find out another time. As you know, that's exactly what's gonna happen. He's gonna find out another time. And like I'm gonna say time skip like 2 days later, as you know, Sonata would have been called to hers in the office. Same with Narco. As this is when Cruising will see Narco and goes, hello Narco Chan. Is Narco go oh hello Gigi. You called? As he then goes, yes. You see, I want Sonata to be my successor, but not only that, I want her to also teach you medical ninjutsu. Narco would look at Sonata, Sonata would nod her head and goes, yeah, I'm fine with this. As, Narco, she goes, okay. Well, if you are, I am too. As, this is Sonata goes, but I must warn you, my training is brutal. As Narco then goes, eh, it's not too bad. Shadow clones. As Sonata go, that's how you got so strong? And she goes, yep. It's, Narco and Sonata would train for like 6 months. As, she's about to soon go and, and go around the Shinobi nations. Also, Iwa and all don't give her a fleet on site warning. Like after realizing that she'd be Jiraiya, the Minato Sensei, and they knew how strong Jiraiya really is. Whenever, especially if he's pissed off. So yeah, at that point in time, they realized that Narco's really not to be fucked with, and like they give her the rank of SS. As they realize very quickly that like she can like fuck up like a lot of people. As the Akashi is thinking about it, and they're like, maybe we shouldn't fuck with her right now. We all need to tag up against her. As Zetsu then says she's leaving to go travel around the Shinobi nations. I think that would be the best time. As Pain was says, well, first listen out to is like he thinks to himself, well, before that, Kakasu, he done. Go and test her. See if she deserves the title of SS. Don't capture her. Or don't give out the plans that that or like that we are trying to capture her. As they will not, as they will go out as he not thinking, yes, someone worthy I could sacrifice to my god, even if paying someone tells me not to kill her. As you know, that's what he done is Kakazu, Kakazu, whatever his name is. He'll be thinking, the money. This can be a well-worthy opponent. As he then says, and if we do accidentally manage to kill her, is they will say, as Pain was sign goes say, and then that will be the Nine Tails, and we will not be able to get it back. As they said, but again, it was a rhetorical question. If we were not able to capture her, what would happen? As Pain then says, we'll have to wait a while for the Nine Tailed Fox to reform. You kill her, but just know, under death and a lot of your pay out of your bounties you collect. As this make Kakazu think about it. He's like, I need my bounty. So yeah. Now so they would go out there to fight Narco see them both. As she'll see Kakazu, she'll go, really? And she'll then go through his house, and she'll go, lava cell, lava bombs. And she will shoot multiple lava bombs at them, as they would try to dodge, as Naruto would, like, appear in front of them and deliver like, a kick to the scrotum, and she would then go through more hand signs, and she will put a seal on, Hiden. If this seal will basically it's sealed with his chakra and his ability to be part Jashin. As again, she has memorized the being a book and know about Hiden. As Hiden, he'd be like, what did you do to me? As Naruto would be like, oh, I took away your ability to be a Jashin. I mean, to be under Jashin and all that. I mean, come on, my clan was the one that destroyed yours. To destroy your core. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really thought I wouldn't know how to do this? as she would then go through hand shots and deliver a and shoot another lava ball. As this one is up close, as he can't dodge, so you know he will be hit. It's like all that's left now is his head. As you know, uh, Kakazu he'll be like, "Oh shit!" As before he can get away, he finds out that he's actually been hit with multiple resistance seals and a chakra seal. As she would then use a Raijin. No. She would make a Rasengan, but this Rasengan will have, I'm gonna say it's gonna have wind blades with lava style added to it. So I guess the Raijin Shuriken lava ball, I guess. And she will basically hit Kakazu with it. And she will like pull up his head at the same time, so that way she would have something to cash in. As yeah, she will basically just get that as like it's just like kind of as that she would be watching, he goes, "Oh shit!" And she would also take. It's like she would also, I'm gonna say the ring will survive due to the seals, and she would take their rings with her. As she would basically seal their heads and all that. As you know, she'll take it to the nearest bounty thing, and she'll get. I'm gonna say she gets about 6 trillion Ryu from their bounties being very high. And she goes, "Holy shit! Well, that's a lot. Well, if I do get a team, I guess I can spoil them a little bit. After all, I gotta come back soon. As we're gonna time skip a year, and now it's time for her to go get a guinea team. But she's gonna be, assisting Kakashi. As Herzen says, I know you're not experienced with teaching, so I want Kakashi here to help teach. I mean, show you basically the ropes, I guess. Since he did sometimes have to help train his own little squad of umbus, especially um in like ninjutsu he copies as he taught them to him. As Narco and not, as she was a sure thing. As she would have Kiba, Sakura, and Sasuke. No. I'm gonna give. I'm gonna make it that there is a I've been talking this whole time. This shit has not been recording, huh? Oh, it has. Oops. I thought it wasn't recording. Anyways. Now, now, Nariko, she kind of just, she kind of acts, Arizona, like, not acts, but, she kind of just say, actually, no, I'm gonna make it where there is a Naruto in this one, but, like, they're not related. Is this Naruto would be from a civilian family base background, but he just, I'm gonna say he just has very good chakra control. As when Naruto would see Naruto, she would say, he looks like he's gonna need a lot of work, but he does seem to have good chakra control. This is barely. He's just rivaling Sasuke actually. So no, I'm gonna say his chakra for a civilian is pretty high, but it rivals Sasuke's. As Naruto goes, well, this should be fun teaching him. So yeah, that would basically happen. Um, so yeah, after that would all happen is when it's basically as that would like happen. Nariko, she would kind of she would kind of just like talk to she'll kind of go there as like Kakashi would then goes, well, you have two senseis. I don't necessarily know where your other sensei is right now. I haven't seen her ever since the ever since something happened, is they'll go, who is our other sensei? As this is when she will show herself, and she'll come up in a a red in like a red vortex of like flames. It's like she'll come in like show herself. She goes, "Hello, my name is Narcos. I'm Mikey. I'll be your other sensei." And Naruto, he'll go, "Cool." As she then goes, "Oh, and Kakashi, better not be late whenever I'm here." And she goes, "Yes, ma'am." And, like they all realizing, like even though she is their age, it's like she tells them, "I'm 12. I like training and occasionally spoiling people." As they go, is Naruto goes like, "So would that mean you buy me ramen?" Is Naruto shit goes, "Not all the time. You need a proper diet." As he will pout and goes, "But ramen, it's the best. It's the food of the gods." As Naruto will laugh and goes, "It's not the food of the gods, but I get where you're coming from, Naruto. Trust me. I used to like ramen a lot, but I realized that I need to keep my body healthy and stuff, and you do as well. Especially if you get the Instacon. If you get the Instacon, stop eating it. And if you need someone to teach you how to cook, I'll show you." As Naruto will look at her with like a very much pleading eye, she goes, "You will?" It's she goes, "Yeah." Just come on. Is she'll take Naruto, but she'll be like, "Well, before that though, let's get the introductions fully done with." As Kakashi, it's like Naruto says, "All right, Kakashi, you go now." As he will say the same as Canon. As Naruto in this one, he will says, "Well, I like eating ramen, but I want to learn how to cook." He says, "I like learning new things. I like working on chakra control." As Naruto goes, "Ah, mm. As he then says, "Also, I like genjutsu. I like to be able to like mess with someone's senses, and so that way my teammates or hell even I can get the drop on someone." As he will nod. As he says, "My dislikes are people that think genjutsus are weak. Not only that, people who abandon their friends." As he says this while looking down, as this is when she'll go over to him, and she won't go over. She'll be like, "What do you mean by abandoning your friends?" And she then goes, "Well, you see, when I was younger, I was bullied, and I thought these guys were my friends, but no, they sent me to a trap where there were enemy shinobis in the village." As Kinkashi, he would stop him and go, "Those shinobis were Chunin level shinobis, and they were somehow in our village, and we didn't know about it. They were looking for the tree brown kunai of your fathers." As Naruto here found it. Is this when Naruto would kind of pull it, he would like show Naruto it, and she was smiles and goes, "You can keep it." As it's like this one didn't have the seals on it, but it was just it was just a tribe prong kunai. It's like you know, as he also says that like he also likes the fourth Hokage and he sees him as an idol. And she will smile at this. And this is when Kakashi, this is when he goes, "My hobbies, gardening, um, again, working on genjutsus, coming up with new ideas, pranking mainly to work on my stealth skills, as I'm very good at being stealthy. Um, and I'm gonna say in reading about niche about like the about the Karma Clan and how like they're very good in genjutsu. As Narco, I'm gonna say she was also trained by Karma Clan genjutsu at a younger age, due to that being one of her joining senseis. So yeah. Also, she helped the Karma Clan out, especially like with the house fire, because due to her just being in the area and stuff, she was able to save like the clan head and all that. And also, she was also able to get rid of the Eden that was inside of the daughter. So like, the Karma Clan has a lot of respect for her, and like they tell her like if there's a favor that they can ever help her with, just come straight to them, so that way and if it's like something that they can work out, they will work it out to the best of their abilities. Especially if it comes to like training someone that you see wants to be trained. It's like she'll smile at this, like at the offer. So yeah. Now, none that'd be over. It would be the Sasuke and Sakura. They'd be the same. Is this Naruto does not have a Crystal Sakura, but actually on Hinata. Oh, and also Hinata sees Naruto as a as her like still as her like role model. As you know, this is when Naruto goes, okay, good. Well, now so we got all that over with. Kakashi, how do you want to train them? Because we can split people off. Since I am a master in almost every art, the only art I'm not a master in is like all weapons. I don't know how to use every last weapon. I probably should start learning. It won't take me long to, anyways. It's like she's not saying this to both. She's saying this like to herself. That's Kakashi Hood and goes, well, I mean, if you want to learn how to use every weapon, that's cool. And you can learn with the students if they get that type of weapon. And she would nod. And it's like she would then says, well, y'all not technically getting. Y'all gonna have to battle Kakashi, and depending on how good y'all two are, like how good y'all are, it's gonna depend if we have you as a student, as at least our students. As Kakashi will wait, why only me? And she then says, well, I want to see how they will fight against you in teamwork. If they do, if they do terrible, well, you already know. You guys have 2 days. You guys have 2 days to get somewhat of a teamwork and strategy going. Bye. It's like she just disappears. And they'll be looking like, what? Only 2 weeks? I mean, only 2 days? It's like, I'm gonna time skip 2 days now. It's not time for them to do the bell test. As Sasuke, he wouldn't says, y'all remember the plan? They still go high. As I'm gonna say Sasuke came up with the plans in this one. As so yeah. Um Now, Narco, she'll be watching and she'll see how strong they are. As he wouldn't goes, As she'll go, they pass. Due to them actually having pretty good teamwork, especially with Naruto's Genjutsu, Sakura Kunai's, and Sasuke Taijutsu and Ninjutsu. As he then says, I will work with Sakura on medical ninjutsu, have that as a trait. I will give Naruto some Genjutsu and also some ninjutsu, because we don't want Sasuke to be the only ninjutsu one. Is she like thinking like first, is she now thinks for like Sakura to teach her Taijutsu medical ninjutsu, and Sasuke how to use probably weapons. That'd probably be best for him. And also just his Sharingan. As though it happened, Naruto will put Sasuke in a Genjutsu, like to make him seem like he almost died and stuff. As his Sharingan eyes will come, as he wears two totems in both eyes. As Naruto pushed the Genjutsu even more, as now he has 3 tomos in each eyes. As Naruto then goes, good, good, good. As Kakashi goes, did you? And then she says, I put him in a very strong Genjutsu where he thought he was close to dying each time. As Sasuke, he's breathing hard. As she then says, alright Sasuke, cut the chocolate to your eyes. As that's exactly what happens. He does. He goes, oh shit. As he like panting hard, he's like, I thought y'all died. As Naruto, she will shake her head no. As this one she goes, no. You see what happened was I put you on the Genjutsu so I can get you to your 3 tomo Sharingan quicker. As he will go, wait, what? As she will go, yeah. Congratulations, Sasuke. As he goes, how? As Naruto then goes, my Genjutsus are very strong. As Naruto, he'll be very giddy, like, can you please teach me Genjutsu? As Naruto, she'll laugh and go, yes, I will. But not only me, but the people who taught me how to use Genjutsu. I ain't kind of catching a favor. As this is when one of the Kurama clan members will come. He will say, so you must be Naruto. And I'm gonna say his name is Naruto Kazuki. Is so yeah. So basically the clan member would be like, I will come here every day around this time. That's when I will help begin you in your Genjutsu training. I must tell you now, my training methods are not for the faintest of heart. It will be hard at times, but you must push through. As you know, Naruto, he goes, I can do it. And he goes, I will never quit. I need to be a master in Genjutsu so that way I can always have my teammates back and putting down stuff to help cover us if need to be. Or, if times come to worse, be able to, just be basically able to fight back completely. As, Naruto, she kind of, as you can kind of guess, she kind of just, as you know, like, Naruto, she kind of just, tries to, she just kind of laughs. It's like she didn't think maybe it might be wise to teach all of them how to use a weapon. But let's find out what type of weapons. As she then says, "Alright, team, come on, you come with me." And she will take them to a weapon store. As they all be shocked at all the weapons they see here. As they go, "Naruto Sensei, why are we here?" As Naruto look at them with like a raised eyebrows and be like, we're in a weapon store, right?" Is Naruto also is gonna still have that hideous orange jumpsuit. And she would then look at Naruto and goes, "Also, you were getting a pair of clothes. I'm not having you wearing that. I don't care." As he looks at her and goes, "But orange is," then she says, "a way to get killed and also your team killed. If you want something, wear red. Because it will hide the stain of blood on you if anything was to happen. It will not hide the scent, but at least, no one would know that you had blood on you. And also, it will most likely make someone look at the blood instead. I mean, look at you and think, like, you have blood on you. If you have, like, a lot of it wrapped around in white tape." As you know, he takes his advices. He goes, "Yes, ma'am." It's basically, at that point in time, now he's gonna, be wearing red and white. Actually, no, he's gonna actually wear red and black. He goes, "I like the black more than white." It's, she went out and he goes, "Touche." As this is a dark red, so, like, it can still blend in with the surroundings. As soon as, she would kind of take him to the weapon side. As, like, she got a bunch of the same pairs for him. As when he gets to the weapon side, um, what's his name? Um, um, like, he would see Sasuke and Sakura. As Sasuke goes, and see, like, he was talking to the person that makes the sword. Is he will talk to, I'm gonna say it's Tenten's father. I'm just gonna call him Higurashi. As he goes, Higurashi-san, can you make a blade like the Kusanagi? As, or like with the same attributes? As Naruto, she looks at Sasuke quite a little like a raised eyebrow. As Higurashi, he would look at Naruto as well. As she would just, shrug her shoulders. It's like saying, like, it's fine. I'm paying for it anyways. As he would nod. He goes, "That would be 50,000 Ryu." And she would nod. And she'll have like a lot in the scroll. And, like, well, she'd be like, Sakura, did you find anything?" And Sakura will find a bunch of, will actually find like some gauntlets. They can produce blades from inside. As Higurashi-san told her about the hidden blades, and that if she just put Sakura into it, she can make a blade pop out. As she would not. As this is when I'm gonna say Naruto, she would kind of just buy like a whole bunch of other weapons to learn how to use herself. As this is when Tenten would come. If Tenten would see a blade, and she would kind of frown because she kind of wants it, but she knows like her father will charge her for that one because it's a masterpiece of a blade. As she would be like, "Father, how much for the blade? I know that it's a masterpiece, and you most likely would charge me." As he would then goes, Tenten-san. I mean, she got he will know Tenten-chan. That's saying Chan. Um, that blaze is gonna be expensive. It's gonna be probably up to um 1 million Ryu. As Narco looked at him with a raised eyebrow and goes, and why is that? As you know, he would tell him the property of the blade. As Tete should be like, but father, can you at least give me a discount? Or is he goes, sorry Tintin, can't do that. As this is when Narco would then go to the girl and get her 1 million Ryu. She'd be like, here. Just and if you're looking for, someone to spar with, come find me. It's just when Tintin go, wait, who are you? And she goes, oh, I'm Narco Uzumaki, the Phoenix Sennin. As Tintin's eyes go wide. Wait, you are her? And, I'm gonna say Narco has gotten way taller, and also her hair has gotten longer. And I'm gonna say basically her she just changed and everything, just completely. As Narco nodded her head, and Tintin was schooled like a fangirl. She would then ask her can she train with her, and everything and where to find her. It's she goes meet me at training ground 7 at such and such time for training weapons. And she has heard about how again she's the second come out of the Red Death. And this is when Narco think of being oh here she's in. I need to sell some seals, so would you mind being my proxy? And she would think and goes, wait, you want to sell seals here? And she goes, yeah, don't worry. This would probably bring a huge boost to your place, especially with the Konoichis with the seals I made. Oh, and here's some free ones. And she gives her a bunch. This one Tintin goes, what is it? Well, these are anti-rape seals, and also escape seals. Also, better explosive notes. Come on. Sometimes we like to blow things up, especially out of anger. So perfect. As Tintin finally was oh shit. This is kind of go bet. And basically he would just be as Narco should kind of laugh because she know he's definitely not overthinking this. I just gave his daughter some explosive tags that can really fuck some shit up. Because also it's known that she's a better seal master than Jiraiya. So yeah. So yeah, now now after that, Tintin she would basically just she would basically she it's she also follows some of Narco's training regimen, and she'll also give Tintin some seals to put on herself. She goes, these are called resistance seals. Come on, let's go to your room. It's Narco, she'll go to her room. And she'll basically put the resistance seals on Tintin. It's this made Tintin very hard to walk. And she goes, holy hell, it's hard to walk with these on. And Narco goes, yeah, this will help make you a lot stronger, faster, all the above. If you're gonna be my other student, I cannot have you liking now, can I? It's Tintin will smile and this is actually the training she needs as compared to Lee and Neji. As they got, senseis to help better them, as she kinda got the short end of the stick because Tintin again is a weapon mistress. She's not not supposed to be using fucking she's supposed to be using weapons, not taijutsu. So yeah. Even though this will help improve our taijutsu, Narco then goes, not only will I help improve your taijutsu, I will teach you one. I think you will benefit from it. As this one says again, remember training tomorrow. Don't be late. Well, she'd be well, actually, she would tell Tintin she would tell her that that she's gonna tell Guy to just send you over. So yeah. So yeah, so as that would happen, this one, Naruto, she kind of, she'll kind of smile. It's like she sees that Tenten is very, from what she can tell, very excited about this new idea of me training her and all that, and this it probably ain't that bad. And get another student at 4. Um, so yeah. Now, a guy after like being told by, Naruto that she will kind of take over Tenten's training for a bit. But whenever they have mission, just come to Training Ground 7, where he will find him, Kakashi, and her other students. As uh, Lee. Lee's also a guy. As she tells us this, and Lee would then says, "Can I ask for you? Have a request?" As this is when Lee will look at Naruto and nod her head. As he would then says, "Can you please just look after Tenten for me?" As he kind of blushes and looks away. As Naruto goes, "Ah, so you love her, huh?" As Lee would nod his head. Well, this is when she says, "Word of advice: get a different outfit, cut your eyebrows a little bit, and show her that you really care. Don't give her that overbody smile. Don't be too loud." You see, it's like she didn't give him like a Komodo and give him some money. Take her to, you know, the the Leaf Diner. As I'm gonna say, that's like a very expensive high end. She gave him money and be like, "I'll set you up for renovation. Be I will end her training around um 3 for you to take out. I mean, no. I'm gonna say he says I'm gonna end her training around 5, so that way you can take her out to eat. And also be in mind that she will be slowing down because she has on weight seals on her." Is Lee? He'll go, "Wait, what?" And she'll go, "Yeah, I put seals on Tenten, but your chakra. It's funny." Is Lee? He'll kind of lower his head. He goes, "I can't use chakra." Whereas Naruto look at him with a raised eyebrow, and then look at Guy. As Guy would nod his head and like a said, "Yes, he can use chakra." As Naruto, she would kind of laugh and goes, "You can't use chakra. Hold on." It's like she would kind of go to like his damaged chakra coils. It's like, and also like the core where it's mainly damaged at. And she would then says, "Ah, damn, the doctors here need some training if they can't find out this reason." It's basically she will heal the core that's damaged badly. As it's completely healed. It's like Lee. It's like Lee feels his chakra. It radiates through him a lot more. This is when she would help him control it at first. It like she put a little suppressing cells on him, and the chakra didn't go back down. It's like she would take off the seal. As Lee's like, "Holy hell, I have so much chakra." As as Narco and goes, "Yes, your chakra coils was damaged. Probably when they were giving birth. Probably when your mother was giving birth." Hmm. Well, no matter. You I will, put in the file that you can now use chakra. Just that your chakra codes was damaged. That even I don't know. I guess whoever was checking on your chakra codes didn't check good enough. So yeah. This one guy will, he'll go to Narco. Is he says thank you. It's like he would give her a hug, not a tight one, but like just a thank you hug. As Narco says it's fine, but now can you let go? It's like this one this when Narc will also get Tintin a dress. And she will bring it to Tintin. Tintin goes, "I don't wear dresses." Narc goes, "Yeah, but you are gonna need it tomorrow. Um, just trust me. Just wear it." That's exactly what's gonna happen. So so yeah. Now when tomorrow comes, as training it's now time for Lee and Tintin's date. It's you know Narc will take her home and help Tintin get ready for something. And Tintin's wondering why she needs to get ready and dress all like this. As this is when a knock will come at the door. As she will see Lee in a Komodo. And he looks, and to her, she actually looks pretty good. I mean, he looks pretty good. As he go, Tintin, you're beautiful. As Tintin will blush and goes, thank you, Lee. You're very handsome yourself. As this is when Narco then says, alright, Lee, have her back around 10. As it looks at Tintin's father. Tintin's father goes, yes, have her back around 10. And if I see any harm to my daughters, he takes out a sword out of nowhere. He would then turn and says, I will make you to a female. As you know, Tintin, Lee, he would nod his head. And he would then basically, him and Tintin will leave. And Tintin goes, oh, my teacher's so dead when I gone back. As you know, Narco, she'll just be chilling in Tintin's room as Tintin would get back. As Narco, it's like she will know that she has little smudges around her, like all around her face and stuff. As this is when when she gets back, Narco should be like, so Tintin, you have fun? And Tintin would be like, you knew, didn't you? And she goes, yeah, he kind of confessed his love to me in the train car the day I took you, as a student. And she would then goes, the hell? Uh, and she then says, well, thank you for setting me up at least. It was a lot of fun. As, Narco, she would just nod and goes, yeah. As this is when, Tintin would then goes, as Tintin, she kind of blushes. Narco gives her like a very teasing smirk. And she would then goes, so, how was it? She kind of wiggles her eyebrows a little bit. As Tintin goes, she goes, Narco, as you like kind of punch her. As Narco will laugh. And she would then go, so, I see. You enjoyed it. Well, that's good. As this is when Tintin goes, how did you make him get rid of the green spandex? And she then goes, and he likes you a lot, Tintin. If you would have just asked him to get out of the green spandex, he would have. As Tintin goes, wait, for real? As Narco goes, yeah. Did you ever ask him to? And she would nod her head, no. As Narco goes, and why not? It's like Tintin couldn't really answer this. She would kind of just go, I don't know. It's like she kind of looks away. As Narco goes, were you shy? Or was it because you saw that Helming guy was, becoming more like father and son and saw that Lee wanted to follow him? And she would then goes, well, you see, sometimes, I don't know. Just sometimes whenever I see him in the jumpsuit and smiling with a guy, it kind of, makes me feel a little happy that, he has something else. I know he's an orphan too. You see, we both were from the same orphanage and we always used to hang out with each other, but I don't know what happened. It's just that I like to see him happy and smiling. And like she's admitting her feelings. And Narco nod her head and goes, I see. Well, at least now, y'all two can get together. And like she sees a teasing smile to Tintin. It's Tintin kind of hit Narco again, annoying but playfully. You go, hey. Anyways, who do you like, Narco? As Narco look at Tintin and smiles and goes, I really don't have anyone I like that. And this is when she goes, you don't even like Kakashi? It's like she kind of sends Narco like a smirk. As Narco goes, no. I can tell he likes me though. As Tintin go wide, like her mouth would be wide open. As she goes, what? And she goes, yeah. I also heard about his like occasion depression, all that. I want to give him a chance, but I don't know if that's gonna work out between us. Not because I don't know, age difference and everything. His mind is more adult me, while mine's, well, let's just say that what he will be thinking is what I will not be thinking of doing. So yeah. Now after hearing this one Tintin went out and he goes, I understand. Well, I think you should at least give him a try. There's Narco nod and goes, yeah, I will eventually. Once he actually asks me out on a date or something. And I'm gonna say that like Kakashi he kind of just I'm gonna say Kakashi he's not fanboying but like he he actually does has like strong feelings for Naruto, even though he is his sensei daughter and they're like a long time away from each other like you know so he just plans to himself that like he just says I'm gonna just wing it and see. So yeah, Kakashi he will basically just it'll be the next day of their training. It's like after they get done training and everything. As he then says Naruto. And just Naruto look at Kakashi and goes, yes, Kakashi? And she gives him like a sweet little small smile. It, like he kind of blushes and he kind of looks away. He goes, I was wondering if I can take you out on a date. As you know, Naruto should look at him as Tenten would goes. As Tenten would like look at Naruto. As Naruto then says, sure. You're gonna pick me up around what time? And like also they have been to Naruto's house, so like they all know where she lives at and everything. Kakashi then goes, was 6 still? Is Naruto goes, sure. So yeah. Now they would actually go on a picnic as they were going on top of the Hokage monument as I'm gonna say Naruto actually right now be in between Kakashi's legs. Now not like that, but like she would just be sitting down as she has her back to like her back on his like back of her head on his chest and everything. As they're looking at the sunset, as they had been talking, making a lot of small talks, learning more about each other and actually what all happened. They even give stories about their training and everything like that. As Naruto also told Kakashi like how she met her mother and father in the seal just before she became a perfect Jinchuriki, and that they also told me to tell you to don't stay in the past. But they also said the one that was crushed by the rock is still alive. I don't know what that means. As Kakashi goes Obito, as Naruto goes like Obito Uchiha, my father's student. As Kakashi nodded and he goes yes, he was the guy that I got my Sharingan from. As Naruto goes, if that's the case, put chakra into your eye. Put a line. As she looks at it, as she will see that it has the Mangekyo Sharingan. As Karama goes, yes, that's the same Mangekyo Sharingan that was used to rip me out of your mother. As Naruto says, alright, Kakashi, stop. And she will also see that it feel like as she uses her medical ninjutsu, and she will see that's a warp in his eye and goes, it looks like Rin-chan didn't do really a good job of putting the Sharingan in. And like she will fix the warp. It's like Kakashi not able to channel the Sharingan. As as he's able to not turn it on and off. As he goes, what? And Naga goes, oh yeah, you see your Sharingan wasn't on properly. So now you're able to like channel it. It's like he would kind of just hug Naruto as he goes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. As Naruto goes, oh that's no problem, Kakashi. Come on. It's like now Kakashi he'll kind of turn around. It's like they would kiss. It'll be a long, passionate kiss. Is Naruto? She actually enjoys this. It's like she'll wrap around, like she'll deepen the kiss herself. But this is when she'll feel Kakashi's tongue asking our lower lips for entrance. As she will apply. As that would basically happen. As Kakashi, he would kind of like as that happened, like Kakashi, she would just like he would just basically look at Naruto like dead in her eyes. And, like as he would then he would have a clone get like grab their like grab their food and stuff. But then he was sunshine, you know, he was sunshine onto his house. As you know, I'm gonna say they just have like a wild and passionate makeout session, nothing more. As Narco told him that she doesn't want to go that far just yet. So yeah. Now now like after hearing this, Kakashi he will nod his head like an understanding that like she, you know, she's still young and all that, and that like again he has like a lot of time on his hands. If like whenever she's ready, you know, she'll be ready. So like he doesn't mind waiting. So yeah. Now now Kakashi now has since now he has someone else that's very precious to him to protect. You know, he's gonna do everything he can to, you know, watch over Narco now. It doesn't matter if he has to even go up against the village and destroy the whole entire Leaf village to protect her. So yeah. Um so yeah, now now Kakashi like after talking to, you know, after like her and Kakashi they, you know, I think having a make out session and even sleeping with each other, not like physically but like in the same bed and like sleeping with each other literally. Um you know, they would wake up. Is he when he wakes up, you would think that Narco left him. Cause you know he would kind of go like I'm gonna say due to his wolf like instincts and stuff, he would feel a little mad and stuff. But then he would smell food, as he wouldn't realize that she's cooking for him. So like you know he calms down a little bit. 'Cause I'm gonna say the Hatake clan does have like wolf attributes. Like at times like they have an instance of a wolf like when it comes to their mate and all that. So yeah. So you know, he'll get back to his normal self as he'll go and see Narco. It's like when he does, he'll say hello Narco. As he'll give her like soft kisses on her neck, as he'll then goes, hey Kinkashi. So yeah. Alright, I know the age difference is gonna be a little fucked, but I'm gonna actually don't turn it down Kakashi's age to 18. I'm just gonna make I'm gonna actually say Narco's older than, you know, her students actually. I'm gonna say Narco's actually 15 or no 16. So yeah, I know I should have probably did this a lot earlier, but I think I need to change that now because I'm not gonna have, you know, that kind of going around. I'm not gonna have no pedophiles and anything like that. So yeah. Now I'm gonna say she became stunning at the age of 11, and then you know she's been. I'm gonna say actually the academy had to change and stuff due to like finding out that Mizuki was a traitor, so like they kept the students in to like reteach them. So yeah, um, so yeah now so yeah now you know Naruto she'll kind of just she'll basically just so yeah, like when she gets her turning out like around, you know, like basically just be on top of Kakashi's shoulders and all that. The students and all that, they'd be like wondering what the hell is uh as Tintin with this smiles and goes, ah, so it worked out, Naruto. As Naruto will blush and look away from Tintin and goes, Baka. As Tintin will laugh at like making Naruto blush like this. As normally it's Naruto making, Tintin blush and all that. So it feels good to like be able to tease Naruto back. So yeah. As Sasuke he would go wide eyed and goes, oh lord, my sensei's fucking dating now. I thought that was frowned upon for teammates to be dating. Is what he would say. As Naruto goes, no, it's not. It actually makes a better relationship with teamwork as well. Danzo says that it's frowned upon because he believes everybody shouldn't be emotionless. He thinks that he should decide who mates with who, and well, you see how that gets you. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna say also in this one, Tenten, she's gonna have to go. She already says, Narco Sensei. I mainly came here to tell you that I will not be able to train due to me having to go into the C rank mission with God Sensei. Just Narco nodded and goes, okay. Just remember everything I taught you. As Narco, she has pitched Tenten like a lot and taught her a lot more genjutsu styles. As again, Tenten's a weapon mistress, so this comes to her very quickly. And also, she channeled her how to use chakra flow, and even with her new katana, it's like that's the main weapon she used. As Tenten, she's glad that she has Naruto as a sensei because like the training she's been doing with Naruto, it honestly pushed her to a whole another level. As not only that, she's now at high tuning speeds. As not like the academy fucking test when she ran so slow around Tamari, which was insane. Like I just couldn't believe she was that slow. So yeah, especially with a Taijutsu master as her sensei, she should not have been that slow. She should have been quicker than that. But hey, um, so yeah, now Tenten she can raise her own cells and stuff. She can even drop it whenever she wants to. As Naruto get her full control over the cell. Now why would Naruto do that? Well, simple. She knows that she's not Tenten Sensei, so like if there is a time where like she needs to drop the seal, and Naruto wouldn't know because again she's not always gonna be there with Tenten. So yeah. Also, Naruto gave Tenten the Phoenix contract. As Tenten basically is gonna be her is basically her apprentice basically. As Narco's, I'm gonna also give Narco like a bunch of apprentices. And she also took Kanemaru under her role. As now Kanemaru is there with his friend Unan and Moegi. As you know, when they see Naruto, like Moegi, she's like she's very shocked and all that. And she goes, "You're the Phoenix Sage." As Kanemaru had like just told him to tag along. And like this is when Naruto she goes, ah, I see. So Kanemaru must have told you to tag along, huh? As Moegi will nod her head. And this is when Naruto she goes, I see. Well, I wouldn't mind training you as well. Come on. As she kind of took Storm over. As she trains Storm in like just a little bit of exercises. After they get done doing some exercises, she then says, "All right, first thing I'm gonna teach y'all is chakra control." It's like she showed them how to do the least sticking exercise. As this is when they see the older students come, they will go, Naruto Sensei, who are they? Then they go, yes, this is Kamaru, the third Hokage grandson with his two friends Udan and Moegi. But don't call her Kamaru honorable grandson. Call him by his name. As they'd be like, oh, okay. What is his name? As Naruto goes, Kamaru. It's like they'll go, wait, his name is Kanemaru, like Kanemaru. This Naruto goes, yep. I say with sigh and goes, so how many people call him just by his So how many people call about his regular game? Hey, Starco, fuck. There's not many people. It would feel bad for Kanemaru. But guys, I think I'm in this part off here. If you do enjoy this, leave a like, leave a comment. I do hope this does catch some of y'all's attention, and I'm trying to give out more longer videos. I'm sorry I haven't. I For New Year's I was supposed to post this video as well, but I forgot to record it, and another one, and I was supposed to post all those on New Year's, but I had some PC issues, so yeah. And also I've been trying to grind Apex Legends. Believe it or not, it's becoming another game that I started back enjoying how to play. But yeah, peace.